Okay, we're back with this set from yesterday. Bag number 2, which is this bag here, and I've already kind of opened it. And I'm supposed to get them in here, but I didn't do a very good job. In fact, I've kind of messed this whole thing up. Good way to start. Alright, it looked like there wasn't that much in this bag, but it turns out it's these two, whoops, what am I doing? These two little inner bags. We're all, oh my gosh, I really did that poorly, but we should be fine. There's that one done. That one done. There's quite a few technically pieces in this. So we've made this, and we've made this, and we've made a horse. And now we're going to do bag number 2, which is the funny little thing that makes this spin around in circles, which I think should be quite interesting. We're going to make her up. There's her head. Quite where her body is anyone's guess, but it's actually just here, so it's no one's guess. She has a very elaborate facial mask thing on, not the COVID style, but that's the way things are. Anyway, today's a good day as I got my car back from the shop. The shop by being the place that was doing the rushed repairs, which was more expensive than I thought it might be, was hoping it might be, but it's over, it's done, and hopefully it lasts a long time, and that will be good, I hope. So I doubt it will be bad, that it lasts a long time. Now we are moving on to here. And this, we're making this thing. So, and that. I almost bought a thing on the internet on an online auction, but the price just went so high for a small number of electronic components. But they were cool electronic components that you can't get anymore. And I'm like, well, I went quite high in the bidding, but maybe I should have gone a bit higher. It was probably my only chance of ever getting these things, but what can you do? So we're making this, and we're almost there. Other than that, there's not too many exciting things. You got to make sure the little hole in the back of these things is at the back, because that's not, because although it looks like the picture, but that's all right. Okay, now we're doing this thing. And this thing. I didn't buy any Lego today, which is a plus point. It's good. I don't think I've ever had these pieces in this colour. It's that funny kind of turquoisey that I don't get too often. I did buy some alarm speaker things at a very cheap price. Now I wish I'd bought a few other ones. Like $1 each. I'm assuming they're actually very loud, so I haven't actually tried them. But I'm trying to build my own little security system. And one of them comes with a built-in battery, which I thought was quite clever, a little rechargeable battery on the inside. Though no instructions on how to actually get it to charge up and which wire does what. So I'll have to kind of sit down and carefully look through it. But that makes more sense, right? I always think like, wow, you know, if you have an alarm go off, and it's just a simple alarm, then someone's just going to turn the power off, and it will stop working unless it's got a battery backup. But this thing has got the battery backup inside the speaker, and there's like a little it comes with a set of keys and a lock, which I assume is what you have to press to unlock to stop the alarm going off once it's been triggered. So I can kind of guess what each wire should do, but I thought that. I don't know if the battery works anymore though. Because it was from a second-hand shop, and so, you know, these things, they don't last forever. But now we are trying to put that piece, and I don't know where it is. Is it this piece? It doesn't seem to be the same colour. I feel like it's the same colour as this piece, but maybe it is this piece. It has to be, because there is no other one. Okay, fine. It's going to be this one. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going with, as they say on other channels. And we're going here. Well, these things match up in colour, so honestly, it looks that colour. You can't tell. It's just my little world, my little set of confusions. And that one goes there. Otherwise, today was a pretty good day. Finally did some computer coding, which I should have done ages ago, but I'm going to be doing it a lot more soon. It's going to be in my focus time. And it always takes me a while to get into things. Oh, what have I done? Oh, that's right, it goes this way around. So I was like, oh no, I put all these bits on the wrong side, and now there, but that's alright, you just turn it around, and everything is fine. So that piece goes there. And this goes there. And it's looking good. I didn't go to the library. I'm supposed to pick up a DVD and return a DVD. But that's the way things go. Next page. So I'm slowly getting through. I think I mentioned it. These books, which I started reading, and I didn't know why I started reading them, because they just were like turned up at the library, and I'm like, oh, I ordered these. I put these on hold. I don't know why. This book, and it's called Wool. And it's like the first book in this Silo series, I guess, which they're making a TV series out of on Apple TV. And I bought a copy of the book actually yesterday and gave it to a friend because it was at the op shop. And I was like, okay, I'll buy that. I can't even remember if I've talked about this or not, and I'm slowly getting through the second book. And it's not hugely amazing, but it's good enough to read for now. Yeah, I did talk about how the fact that I was waiting for the library to turn up with the thing. Well, it did turn up from the library. So I've got that. Though I suspect, you know, in a day or two, there'll be like even more books turning up from the library because they've ordered tons and things, and they always come at the wrong time. I did start watching a TV series, which is on YouTube, called Survivors, from 1975, developed by Terry Nation, who's like Doctor Who scriptwriter guy. He made Daleks or something, I think. I think he was the one who came up with that. I can't remember, but it's like, oh my gosh, you know, it starts off about everyone dies from a disease, plague, and you're like, wow. In our COVID weary times, we'd be all like, oh no, you can't go doing that. Why would they do that? Why would they make that mistake? Where is this piece? I've already used. Please. Oh, it's right here. It's up. Okay. It was sitting in the box. Very exciting. On its side, so I couldn't see it. Like, there you go. You can't see it, but it's there. All right, let's do this. I feel like yesterday's video was nice and energetic, and today's one's a bit slower. Oh, right. We're just really making exactly the same thing twice, aren't we? And I didn't actually finish making this one properly, so we should be able to get a bit faster. Time to speed up. And that one goes there. I can do this because I've already done it, so I know exactly how this plays out. Sort of. Shouldn't be doing this video tonight because I have to do a Duolingo session, as you do, and I have to put the rubbish out, which is like, oh, I have to walk down a path. And you know what that's like, walking down paths. Difficult at the best of times. So these are meant to glow in the dark, these things. Well, that's nice. We'll have to try that later on. Now, this is different. So we've up. No, this is exactly the same as. What am I talking about? This is exactly the same thing as last time. So I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna stick to. I'm gonna do this the worst possible way, which isn't actually that bad. This is a spare tire. Neat. Like, here's a spare tire. It's got a star stuck in it. They give you a spare tire, but not a spare inner. Which is fine. Which is fine. Saying the word inner, of course, makes me think, oh gosh, don't forget, got to finish the Expanse series. Only 6 more books to go of the main series. And driving home from the panel beaters, well, not driving, running to the panel beaters, I came across a big bin of scrap wood, like bits of, you know, someone's been doing some woodworking and they've got little what's the word for the bits that I can't remember, the bits that are leftovers. And then I drove back and picked up some more, and it's like, well, these are quite handy. These are just the right size for the kind of projects that I might be doing. So that was pretty happy. That was a happy moment. I think I could have actually gone through the big bin a lot more thoroughly and got something more interesting, but there's only so much I actually would possibly need. So I didn't get everything. So now we're going along. This is coming along. That goes there. And then we're going to make this thing. This is exciting. Super exciting. And that one's going to be this bit. And that smooth, flat purple bit, which I've been looking forward to using for so long. As you might imagine. I don't think you might. And then it just goes in here, I guess. And then it just goes... I'm going to cough, I think, soon. I don't want to, but I feel like it's at that kind of time of night. I think I'm just going to have to give up on my getting up an hour earlier phase from, you know, post daylight savings ending. It's just I'm running out of. I'm still kind of doing it. I'm still getting up earlier in the morning, but really, I'm just not very good at it. My brain just says, you go to sleep at this time, and that's it. I mean, I used to get up pretty early all the time, and then I sort of stopped doing that. And it's been a bit hard to get back into the habit of doing that. This is very hard to put together, because every time I push down on this one, I break the other part off. I hope something is going to secure that in. Oh, this looks tedious. Now we have to put these in. I'm not doing a Lego Dots set. I thought they were going to finish the Dots series, and then I noticed they've got these Harry Potter ones at the shop, and I can't actually imagine myself buying that. But you never know. I did actually buy some Dots sets a while ago, because they were reduced to clear. Ha ha ha. And I actually bought 2 of them, and the first one I bought was like $9 or something, or $8, and the next one I think was $1. I think it just got left so long that it was just $1. And I haven't done either of those. I don't know if I will, because I can't actually imagine that will make a very good video. But who knows. So now, oh good, we're going to put this thing on. Is this actually going to make it more... I don't think this is. You're going to have some water. I think that would have been better with a printed piece. I think we're going to have to make 2. We have to make 2 of them. That was. Oh my gosh! The whole thing was make 2 of them. Well, that's just painful. I was like, oh, that was so close to finishing everything. Well, I can do this without really thinking too much. And I forgot the little stars and the other bits. So that's actually it, though. That's all there is to this. There is nothing else. And star, and I kind of wonder if once the middle bits are in, because seriously, every time I press against this whole thing is about to fall apart. It's a bit insecure with that middle bit. So if I just do to finish the middle off, I'm going to drop that piece. Then I can put this on, but I don't think this actually makes it any more stable. Like, it's not actually connecting any. Well, no, it's not any more stable. There needs to. Well, I guess there will be once you put it on the actual thing. So it's just a bit. It's a bit frustrating. Maybe it's just because it's late. Who knows? And whoa. Alright, and I think we've done that one. Oh, we haven't. We've got some more glow in the dark things, which I don't believe glow in the dark just yet, because I mean I think they do, because I think this one glows in the dark, and I've seen this thing glowing in the dark. That's from that stunts set. I've got another stunt set. That's right. Which we'll probably do next time. Oh gosh, this is hard to keep together. I really want to get this large stunt set that's just been sitting there at the shop that goes reduced to clear, and it's like no one's buying this anymore. It's like nobody cares about that. When's it just going to drop in price? So I haven't actually been to that shop this week, but you never know. Hopefully next time I do go, will finally drop in price. There's a couple of last season's Friends sets which I think will also drop in price at some point, which is like this one, but this one was different. This one didn't really drop in price, but it was the last one in the shop, and I really wanted this thing. So now we're gonna, oh, we got this purple bit. What's this thing for? Oh, I was supposed to put that on the inside of here. Whoops. So that's that bit done. And then I've got this bit. Oh, that's from the horse. Alright, so I think I've done everything. Those bits all look like they're leftovers. So let's finally see this thing in action. So if this thing is just supposed to go in, I think it just goes in the middle. Okay. And then the horse comes along, and the horse gets, I think I've lost one of the thingies already. The flags, or maybe it just had one flag. I think it had two flags. There's the other flag. So far the horse just fell over. We need to remove the instructions. There's no further instructions on I quite like the rest of these things. It's a shame I don't think I'll ever get these, right, because the season of this is over. But that would have been a cool thing to get, the Ferris wheel thing. But that would have been cool to get with the little tracks and everything. It's quite a good little series, I thought. It's just that not in the game for spending much money. So anyway, we've got our horse, and now we pull that. You can't really tell, but it is actually turning. So we can pretend it's turning. That when the wheels do, it does turn. So I guess when she goes in here, that goes there. She does actually spin, which you can't see, but she is spinning. And it's quite good. It's quite stable. It's not like it doesn't look too janky. It looks quite good. I don't know if if the trailer bit really necessary. I think it's just, it feels like maybe the trailer is there to keep everything in place. But it's not a trailer, ladder. But it doesn't seem to me to need to do anything. So this is quite a good set. I like this. This is some fun little play value, and this is quite good. The horse doesn't, the legs don't move, of course, so not so good, but this is cool. So now I've got these little rings. What will I do with them? What crazy adventure? I'll probably just do what that Japanese Technic guru guy does, whose name I've forgotten, who writes all those Technic books, which I've got like a bunch of. He did some cool things with these rings recently, so I'll just rip off what he did. She fell over. So yes, I think this set's pretty good. The minifigures are well detailed and pretty cool looking, and there's some fun value in this, and it's all very bright and cheery. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Maybe I don't actually think any of these are in the shop, so I've just missed all my chances. In fact, I've never actually seen any of these. Maybe I saw that, but anyway, it's the last season. It's so last year. Nobody cares anymore. We've all moved on. But I thought I'd have one last. I bought this from the opportunity shop. I keep thinking it, so I don't know why. I thought I saw this and I'm like, well, that's a bit. It was just sitting in amongst the pencils and stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm going to buy this. I didn't actually buy it. They just gave it to me for free, but it's like a little tiny soft toy. It's so tiny. But anyway, there's a piece of here. Thanks for watching. No stickers used. Yay! And see you next time. Nothing else to say. Bye!